Hey everybody, it is April the 30th, 2025. So today is the last day of the month, and I hope everybody has been doing great. Um, I hope life's treating y'all well. Oh, it's so hard to come up here and talk. Um, so in August, I had found out that I was pre-diabetic. Well, I was at this one weight. Okay. Well, the doctor wanted me to come back in October. So when I went back to see her in October, I was had already lost 13 pounds on my own. Well, she prescribed me the Wegovy. Okay. So I was told to make sure whenever I take the Wegovy, make sure before I take it, make sure I have the next dosage because you can't go more than 10 days without it. Okay, anyway, so I started it on October the 31st. Well, whenever I was at the doctor in August, I had, like I said, I was already one weight and then I lost 13 pounds, right? So then, like I said, before I even started the Wegovy, I lost 16 pounds before. Okay, so here's my little journey. With your Wegovy, you take it one day a week. Okay. Well, the thing is, I take it on Thursday. I get up and I have a set time where I go and take it. And you can go and take it, the shot in your stomach, your arm, or your thigh. I have not done the arms. I've just done the stomach and the thigh because I haven't had any issues with that. Well, the thing is, like I said, I started on October the 31st. This is now April. So I have been on this journey for 5 months now. And so far, I've lost 37 pounds. I feel better since I've lost this weight. You know, I look at it like this: you gain the weight quickly, but it's not going to be where you go and lose the weight right away. It's going to take you time, and I'm glad that the way I'm losing it now, I'm slowly losing it. I'm not losing it too quick. And so, like I said, I've lost 37 pounds within 5 months. I can tell, you know, a difference. Um, like whenever I eat, I don't really eat as much. Um, Anything that has sugars does not taste right. Um, I try to stay away from the sugary drinks. I know the no zero, like the zero sugar drinks aren't really good for you, but I try to drink those and water. I've um, get the water packets, fill my cup up with ice, and put the water and the water packets in there, and that helps me drink more water throughout the day. You know, but I do know that whenever I sit here and eat fried foods, anything that's got grease, it really does a number to my stomach. You know, but um, my doctor, she's been very proud that I've lost as much as I have. I've done it the way I did. I've cut back. I really didn't give up on the carbs and certain foods. I just sat there and watched myself, like smaller portions, and the sweets, like snacking and stuff like that. Um, I've gotten to the point where if I wanted a snack, I might have like some popcorn or maybe like carrots, um, something a little bit healthier, which it's a new life journey. It's something different. You know, um, like at the beginning, whenever I first started out, I would sit here and watch exactly what I was eating. Would I knew exactly how many carbs I would go and eat and try to keep that number really, really low. You know, but like I said, I think I'm doing really great. Um, so, like I said, this being the end of April, um, I'm hoping to lose more than um, what I've lost. You know, I'm wanting to get down to a nice size weight. You know, but I don't want to be to the point where I'm too small. I want to be a healthy weight. I know right now I'm not that great at the weight that I'm at. You know, but I'm going to get to where I need to be. You know, I know I can do it. Um, so, like I said, each week, whenever I take my shot, weigh myself, and it seems like each week I lose 3 pounds here. I might gain maybe a couple pounds back, but I will say this, at least I have not gone back up to the weight that I was whenever I first started. You know, um, uh, and I'm so thankful that I have a great support system here at home. I've got a husband who supports me, my son, which he He's like a copycat. Okay. If he sees that I'm doing something, he wants to copy. Okay. So if he sees that I'm drinking a bottle of water, right, he wants the bottle of water. So if I have my cup filled up with uh, ice and water with my water packet, he wants me to go and fill his cup up. And he'll sit there and he'll point. He'll let you know, look, I want a water packet. And he points, he gets which one he wants, you know? And it's makes me feel better knowing that he wants to go and drink more water. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if I'm sitting here snacking on something healthy, once again, here you go. Here's a copycat. He wants to go eat what I'm eating, you know? And I feel like it's a good thing that I'm on this weight loss journey because at least with him watching me change, you know, into the weight loss, you know, and he wanting to go and drink more water than sweet tea, sodas, you know, and then I'm trying to make sure that we all eat a little healthier, you know. But I guess I am going to get off of here. It is now 10 o'clock. Tomorrow is a brand new day, a brand new month. Um, hope everybody has a great night. And until next time, see y'all later. And always remember, y'all, in a world where you can be anything, be kind.